Anfield 3 weeks ago, who'd have believed that they'd have come away with anything less than a heavy defeat? So the stage is set for a cracking replay tonight. Our commentator, Alan Parry.
It's Liverpool's first visit to Vale Park for 27 years, and the fans who gave Port Vale such magnificent support at Anfield have turned out in force again tonight. Martin Foyle scored the equalising goal to set up this replay at £375,000. Foyle is Vale's record signing. Liverpool's Dean Saunders cost about 8 times that amount, yet he's only playing tonight because Ian Rush is injured. This is already the furthest Vale have ever gone in this competition, and they disposed of First Division opposition in the previous round, beating Notts County over 2 legs. They're still without the injured Ray Walker in midfield and Keith Houchin in attack, and manager John Rudge has taken a chance on the fitness of Peter Swan, who hasn't played since the teams met 3 weeks ago. But as you've heard, there's no Ian Rush in Liverpool's lineup. He'll be out for 3 weeks with a cartilage injury, so Saunders is back in, having been relegated to substitute at West Ham on Sunday. Ray Houghton also returns after missing that game through injury, but Steve Nicol has injured a groin muscle, and his place goes to Glenn Hussein. Tonight's referee, Les Shapter from Torquay, who refereed the 1987 final in this competition. And so it's Liverpool, the most successful club in League Cup history, who kick off back in the Potteries for the second time in a matter of weeks. Their victory at Stoke in the previous round, one of only 2 wins Liverpool have managed in 10 away games so far. Positive run early on, though, by Saunders, and he managed to keep the ball in and find Walters. Good-looking cross, but on the near post, Mark Grew had anticipated the danger. Now in his 6th season as a Port Vale player, and reached the semi-final of this competition with West Bromwich Albion 10 years ago. And the first kick, Burrows beaten by the header, and neatly down, and Foyle again getting in behind the Liverpool defence. He's got Van der Laan in the middle, and Jeffers with the shot. Well, Port Vale have had 2 good openings here in the opening 5 minutes. And Jeffers, who was born in Liverpool and spent 4 years playing for the Anfield reserve side, could have really made a name for himself here, with Liverpool's defence looking all over the place. Jeffers, Van der Laan playing it forward, and Hughes is onside, the fullback, and finds Foyle in the middle. And it was a desperate late challenge by Burrows that saved Liverpool's skin again. And really, Port Vale have gone straight for the heart of this Liverpool defence and have opened them up 3 times now in quick succession here. Hughes could hardly believe finding himself in that position, and it was Burrows' challenge that just did enough to put Foyle off his shot. The kick aimed at Saunders again. Aspin was in right behind him. Houghton beaten to it, or was he? No, he still won it ahead of Van der Laan. And the shot by Saunders really testing Mark Grew. Well, Dean Saunders has only scored 7 goals this season for Liverpool in 17 matches, but he showed then just how acrobatic he is really in those shooting positions. Here's Jeffers at the other end. Now it breaks to Hughes. Van der Laan. Turned on by Glover to Jeffers. And Jeffers has beautifully gone round Houghton and then round Marsh. It's a great run here by Jeffers. Magnificent stuff. Tanner gets it half clear. And Liverpool under enormous pressure in the opening stages. Tanner. The long ball aimed towards Saunders. Mills took it well on the chest. Now Yalink. Hughes has Jeffers outside him. And the fullback turns it on, and Foyle again has made an intelligent run. He really is finding gaps in this Liverpool defence. He's got Swan in the middle, goes for the shot, and Grobbelaar read the danger. Martin Foyle, who scored in all 3 Rumbelows Cup ties so far, but has gone 3 matches without a goal. And doing really well here to get into the shooting position and test Grobbelaar. Vale really... Mulby on to Saunders. Now McMahon, that's a good ball. David Burrows. McManaman made room for himself nicely here. Walters tried to play it back to him. McManaman's in there. It's an excellent goal for Liverpool. Steve McManaman, the curse of the Potteries again. He scored when the teams first met at Anfield. He scored at Stoke in the previous round, and he put this one away beautifully, the 19-year-old, for his 5th goal of the season. What a lovely little back flick that was by Walters to set him free, but how accurately he finished it off. 21 minutes gone, and Liverpool in front here. A beautifully executed goal from Steve McManaman. Port Vale 0, Liverpool 1. Vale will feel aggrieved because they created all the best openings in the first 10 minutes. But against a team like Liverpool, you've got to take those chances. They don't often let you off the hook, and McManaman underlined that point then. The man preferred to Dean Saunders when Liverpool played at West Ham in the league on Sunday has proved his worth again tonight. As Hughes crosses into the Liverpool box, still a deal of confusion defensively to give Vale hope in the Liverpool ranks. Porter turning it in, Burrows gets it away. Tanner did well. Now McMahon, oh, that was a terrible back pass to Foyle. It's the equalising goal, and Martin Foyle, the club record signing, has got it less than 2 minutes after Liverpool took the lead. Vale have made the interception before it reached Grobbelaar, and Foyle finishes well for his 12th goal of the season to bring Vale level. A really awful mistake by McMahon, but an excellent finish. Houghton for Liverpool, finding McManaman. Marsh lets Houghton take over, and a great run by Walters, and Walters has gone down. The referee had a long hard look at it and has not given the penalty that Mark Walters was expecting. Always a difficult one for referees, those situations. As Grew came racing out here, he certainly originally intended to get the ball, but when you look at it again from that angle, you wonder whether Liverpool have been denied a penalty here, because he certainly brought Walters down. The referee decided there was no intention as Houghton plays the ball in. Hussain with the header, away Walters by Aspin. McManaman on from Mulby to the youngster. He's got Burrows in the outside left position and finds him. It's a difficult ball, and it comes to Walters. It's gone in. Mark Walters has restored Liverpool's lead. And Grew, the most disappointed man at Vale Park. He will have felt that he could have kept that one out. Walters hit it well, but not powerfully enough, perhaps, to prevent the goalkeeper making the save. The defender's header initially led to the danger, and Grew had committed himself one way. The shot went the other. 29 minutes gone, and Liverpool back in front. The big kick by Grobbelaar, Aspin underneath it for Vale. But this is Molby, and now Burrows for Liverpool. Walters is free on the left if he wants him. And he does. Good challenge, though, by Simon Mills. McManaman again. And Walters inexplicably let the ball run between his legs. Perhaps he thought Burrows was behind him, but in fact the ball has gone out of play for a Vale throw. Well, that's a terrible ball. Saunders. A great save from Mark Grew. And for the second time in the game, we've seen a bad back pass, putting the forward into a shooting position. Of course, the first time, Vale got a goal as a result of it. But here, Mark Grew came to Vale's rescue with a good save from Dean Saunders. Tanner. McManaman. Burrows. Walters now. Saunders again. He has Marsh free on the right. Saunders gets it back. Burrows. And now Walters. Liverpool always prepared to go back if it means making more room. And again, it's a lovely build-up. Houghton with the finish. Oh, it's a magnificent goal. A brilliant Liverpool goal. I lost count of the number of passes then. There must have been a dozen at least before Houghton finished it off in the finest possible style with a quite magnificent piece of skill here, chipping the ball over the defenders and over Mark Grew. A vintage Liverpool goal, and the build-up had been quite superb before the ball reached Houghton's feet. Port Vale 1, Liverpool 3, and in the dying moments of the first half, Port Vale now have been given what will surely be an impossible mountain to climb, unless they can get one back now with Foyle. And Foyle doing well. Foyle goes down under Marsh's challenge, but the referee not interested in shouts and appeals for a penalty. Ray Houghton's 7th goal of the season, one worth watching many, many times. And that indeed is the end of a superb first half here at Vale Park. The football has been breathtaking at times, and both sides have attacked with real style. Ray Houghton's goal, the pick of the 4 of the first half, but really there's going to be so much more left in this game yet, you feel, and if Vale could get an early goal in the second half, well, maybe they'd have a glimmer of hope. But Liverpool have been brilliant going forward. Not so brilliant defending, mind you. Half-time, Port Vale 1, Liverpool 3. Saunders beaten to it this time by Dean Glover. And the linesman was well placed to see the foul then by Marsh. No, it was the other way around. In fact, he's decided it was Jeffers who was the aggressor. Houghton for Liverpool. Marsh. Houghton let it run on. And Vale win it back with Glover. Swan. And it took 2 Liverpool men to stop Martin Foyle then, and a very high boot as well, which has produced a free kick to Port Vale. David Burrows gets a telling off for that dangerous play, really. And Vale get a free kick. Mills will take it. And it looks good. Hussain got up high for Liverpool. Burrows turning it on, not a good ball though. Glover intercepts on the halfway line for Vale, and space opens up for him. And the ball turned in towards Yelling. Back it goes to Mills. Grobbelaar chasing, and Liverpool backpedaling for a moment and have conceded the corner. Houghton, the player who headed it behind. Vale's first corner of the second half. It will be a sweet moment for them to pull a goal back here. But Grobbelaar gets there and then drops it again, and he was very lucky then, Bruce Grobbelaar. Very lucky indeed. If Vale had just had a player in that area when the ball dropped, then surely they would have had a goal. But it dropped just where Bruce Grobbelaar wanted it to. Houghton. Saunders on the left flank. Taken off him by Porter. Liverpool's throw. Houghton, nice little touch on for McManaman, and he's made room for the shot beautifully here, McManaman. But full credit to the Vale defence, they didn't let him get that shot in. He still got it, mind you. And now Saunders. Well blocked. And the shot by Marsh in the end, high over the Vale crossbar. Not so high, it didn't cause Mark Grew a moment's concern. Well, this game still looks as though it's got more goals left in it yet. McManaman has had a magnificent match for Liverpool tonight, and he deceived 3 defenders here before setting up Saunders, his shot blocked, and then Marsh whacked it over. Mulvey. David Burrows. Offside, it wouldn't have counted. The Liverpool fans raised their arms in anticipation, but Saunders was offside. Play on, said the referee, with Vale in possession. Jeffers. There's a lovely little back heeler back to Jeffers. And he's got Swan in the middle here. And he certainly forced David Burrows into that hurried clearance. Corner. Swan on the near post. Jeffers on the line. Yellink and Van der Laan, both dangers as well. But the cross is played in high by Mills. And indeed it is. Grobbelaar comes and gets there again to finger it clear. Yellink shot back in, it was blocked and then cleared by Marsh. Here's Yellink again. And Grobbelaar punches it clear. Mills playing it back in. Away by Hussain. Good pressure from Port Vale, but then Glover has given it away. And Liverpool are dangerous on the break like this. McManaman. Burrows. McMahon. Marsh almost dispossessed by Jeffers. This is Marsh. He's done well, the youngster, and he finds Saunders, but it was a good piece of defending by Simon Mills. The other end, Bruce Grobbelaar getting away with it, dropping the ball again inside his own penalty area. Good save the second time. Strange kick by Grew. They'll keep possession. Mills. Away by Tanner. Only as far as Van der Laan, who switches play superbly to Jeffers. And now Hughes on the left. Jeffers has done well. And he's round Marsh. He's done really well. Jeffers, it's a brilliant run by Jeffers. Tries to set up the shot, and it's an excellent shot by Yelling. Now the Dutchman profiting from that brilliant run by John Jeffers. But Yalling, for the second time in the opening stages of their second half, finding that his shot wasn't quite good enough to pierce the Liverpool defence. A good effort nonetheless. Houghton. The clearance drops to Burrows. Walters. Took it too far, but Liverpool get it back. Mulvey's challenge. Burrows turning it in dangerously, and it's a goal for Saunders. Liverpool get their fourth. Dean Saunders gets his eighth in a Liverpool jersey. Burrows, who's provided so many good crosses from the left tonight, provides another, and Saunders got in ahead of all the defenders and the goalkeeper to slam the ball gratefully into the back of Vale's net. A goal that will be a huge personal relief to him. What a good kick by Grobbelaar. Van der Laan might punish him for it. He's got Foyle just ahead of him and goes alone. It was a good effort. And the Dutchman, who scored the first goal when the teams met at Anfield 3 weeks ago, producing a good shot here, but wide of the Liverpool goal. Ray Houghton is going to be replaced by Ronnie Rosenthal for Liverpool. Houghton, who scored that brilliant first half goal and who's done well in his return after injury. Ronnie Rosenthal, whose only goal of the season was in the league game at Notts County. It's the 10th time now he's come on as a Liverpool substitute. Van der Laan turning it back into the Liverpool half, and then a mistake by Tanner. Foyle, well saved by Grobbelaar. But Foyle would be disappointed that he didn't make more of that unexpected opening for Vale. Well, Martin Foyle got the ball following the mistake by Tanner, but Grobbelaar guessed right. He's not going to get his wish, I don't think. He'll have to come off if he wants treatment. I'm not even sure the referees realise what's going on. In any case, Liverpool want to make another substitution now. So Mark Walters leaves the field injured to be replaced by a defender, Gary Ablett. Substitution by Port Vale. They're going to take off Andy Porter from their midfield and replace him with the 19-year-old local boy, Brian Mills, who's a striker. Marsh again. Mulvey takes over offside. It wouldn't have counted if Rosenthal had managed to get that shot on target. Offside. No free kick given, so Liverpool come forward again with McManaman. And then Marsh, but this time it is offside. Whoops! How embarrassing. Steve McMahon can see the funny side of that. Well, when you're leading 4-1, you can, can't you? Only a couple of minutes remaining now, and Liverpool on their way to a place in the next round. Good deep kick by Grobbelaar. Saunders beaten to it by Aspin. Yelling turns it on. And then on further still by Foyle. Swan tried to set Mills free, but Burrows had closed the gap. Turning it on, but straight to Mills. That's a useful looking ball. It doesn't quite reach Jeffers on the left. Marsh's interception. McManaman. Saunders. Stabbed forward by Molby. Straight to Mills though. Foyle's little header is a good one for Mills. And well won back by Molby, but Molby had to be strong to win it the second time off Foyle. Mills heading it forward. Van der Laan doing well to hold off McMahon and find Mills. Ryan Mills, that is. Foyle's got there ahead of him, but Liverpool close the door again. And as we move into stoppage time, Liverpool are moving inexorably towards the next round. Here's Ablett. It'll be just about the final throw of the game, I would think. Not a great deal of stoppage time to be added here. Mills cleverly lifting it forward to Foyle, but that's the end of the game. An excellent cup tie here, and Graham Souness and Liverpool have disappointed fans in the Potteries again. John Rudge's team started this game well and played well themselves in periods, but some of Liverpool's football tonight was of the highest order. Goals by McManaman, Walters, Houghton and Saunders against a single Vale goal by Foyle gave these Liverpool supporters something to celebrate and gave Peterborough, their opponents in the next round, something to think about. Final score at Vale Park: Port Vale 1, Liverpool 4.
Well, Dean, nice to score a goal, and I suppose initially nice even to get into the...
And it's Southampton who've won just once here this season to get this Rumbelows Cup replay underway. They've scored a meagre 6 goals in front of their fans in 3 months of football, but they're on the attack right from the start. Shearer looking for it, and hammered across the face of goal by the Southampton fullback Mickey Adams. That was an impressive start by the home side. Shearer's waiting for this one inside the box. Letitia trying to force his way forward, and another corner for Southampton. Bright start for them. Remember, 13 months since Sheffield Wednesday last lost a game in this competition. Gittins up from the back. Just over the top, I think, by Moore. Perhaps Richard Hall got a touch as well. But Southampton have set their stall out right at the start of this Rumbelows League Cup third round replay. Here's that chance again. It was Hall who got the positive header on the ball. Big crowd into the Dell tonight. There really is something extra special about a cup tie. And should the teams be level after 90 minutes, there'll be extra time. And if the teams are level after extra time, we'll go to another replay. It's a good flick on, looking for Letitia. Ball's loose, and Chris Wood has to make the save. Jason Dodd, who got forward for Southampton then to test the England goalkeeper, who fumbled the initial shot. Almost instantly, Richard Hall's come up from the back. Adams and Cockrell waiting on the edge of the penalty area. This one aimed at Hall. They all miss it. Hurlock's after it. Shearer trying to turn inside the box. Could come through to Shearer again. Here's Adams. Just no way through. Horn was under pressure from Palmer. Hurlock got it wide. Hall looking for Shearer. Oh, he found half a yard and then challenged the goalkeeper. And those Sheffield Wednesday players are unhappy now with Alan Shearer's challenge. And the players being pulled over inside the box. Shearer, this could be a penalty. And it was Pearson who knocked Shearer over. And referee Roger Milford has got a real job on his hands here. This is where Shearer found half a yard. That was the challenge that Sheffield Wednesday were unhappy about. And just as Shearer was trying to sort out what was going on, he was pushed over by Phil King.
Hold your line.
Phil King being booed by the Southampton fans for that incident involving Alan Shearer, when King bundled Shearer over inside the penalty area after Shearer had challenged Chris Woods. Here's Cockrell now for Southampton. Shearer in the middle. He's got the ball. Can he turn it in? Wouldn't fall for Letitia. Palmer. There's that opportunity again. Cockrell ghosted into that inside right position. And although Shearer won the ball, he just couldn't force it to a teammate. Shearer got a good header on towards Adams, who can cross a ball from this sort of range. Fair looking cross as well, and Chris Woods did ever so well, to hang on to that under the pressure of Letizier's challenge. No free kick given. Did ever so well there. Roland Nielsen then for Sheffield Wednesday. Stroked inside towards Danny Wilson. Has found half a yard here. Right to Palmer. Diving header. Too far away from Roland Nielsen's head. Would have been a spectacular goal had he made contact. In the end, he finishes up with a dirty jersey. First gets it clear, Sheridan. This is Shearer. Horn hooks it into the box, looking for Letitia. Oh, took it down ever so well. Ran into Danny Wilson's challenge. So, can Southampton snatch a goal 2 minutes from half-time? Flicked on the near post by Hall. Nobody to apply the finishing touch on the back post. And the chance goes begging. There's Letizier's corner again. Hall just about made contact. Although we have had plenty of incidents at the Dell, no goals. At half-time, Southampton 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. They've patched Viv Anderson up for the second half. He's able to continue in this Rumbelows Cup tie. And Sheffield Wednesday, the cup holders, to get us underway at the start of the second half. 8 of the side playing tonight on duty against Manchester United in last year's final. 2 more have already won the competition earlier on as strikes it and then wide. It's been outpaced here. Southampton break down the right way. Millbrook caught in possession. Wilson helping it through here to Harks. Oh, a real opportunity for Hurst. And they just couldn't squeeze the ball past him. most clear-cut opportunity of the entire game. Here it comes again. Wilson sliding it through here to Hurst. I think it was Hurst who had that chance inside the 6-yard box. No doubt which of the two sides have started this second half more brightly. It's certainly Sheffield Wednesday. And here's Palmer. Wilson. He has Roland Nielsen in support. Hurst is offside. Not going to count. Herlock looking for Shearer, who's being held back by Pearson. Letitia. Sheridan will get to him shortly. Interesting ball inside the full-back. Adams cross. Good cross too. Ball here inside the full-back to allow the space for Mickey Adams to cross it. And when he did, Horn stole in on the near post and Southampton had the lead. Shearer. Now, can he press Southampton's advantage? Oh, he's only got away from making the tie safe. So fast off the mark. Jensen. Sheridan. Jensen. Almost a spectacular equaliser. Almost found a way through. A little flick on there by Hurst, just a wrong foot, the Southampton defence. To see after this one, Anderson putting it wide towards Nielsen. Palmer. Oh, that's a good save by Flowers. Palmer's had a couple of opportunities now. Palmer did ever so well here. The goalkeeper only just got his fingertips to that one. Southampton won't complain, they're eating up valuable seconds. And they have a free kick now. Letitia to take it. Cockrell makes a move inside the box. And it out by Nielsen on the corner. And we've played 30 seconds of stoppage time at the end of the game. Glenn Cockrell close to leading his side now into round 4 of the competition. Cockrell with a short pass. Shearer. Shearer again tries to waste time down by the corner flag. Wednesday have the throw, it's back to Woods. Pumps the ball downfield. There's no point in defending now. Wednesday have to throw everything forward. Nielsen. Hurst tries to flick this one on. Finds Pearson. Flicks it on towards Williams, who hooks the ball into the arms of Flowers. Few hearts fluttering there on the terraces here at the Dell. Letitia holds it up. Horn chips it back towards Shearer. Shearer is through here for Southampton. Letitia calling for the ball. It's all over! Because the goal surely has been given. Well, the referee insisted that he didn't cross the line. It appeared as though Letitier's shot had come back off the underside of the bar and gone in. As Shearer crossed it here, oh, that appeared to cross the line. It might be all academic in a few moments' time, unless Sheffield Wednesday can grab that late equaliser. Southampton have the free kick. It's been a real traditional cup tie. Another free kick for Southampton. We played 3 minutes of injury time. Indirect free kick for Southampton. Letitia. Throw into Southampton. Now, did the ball cross the line? It certainly appeared so. Oh, Roger Milford's watch will indicate we played 48 minutes of the second half. To the fourth round of the competition. And the holders, Sheffield Wednesday, are out of the competition. Their 13-month unbeaten stretch in this tournament is over. The final score, Southampton 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0.
So the holders, Sheffield Wednesday, go out. It's Southampton who go through to the fourth round of the competition.